The program that we're currently running with Auburn High School and the City of Boroondara is really awesome. It's actually something that we don't get to do too often, so my co-worker Ash and I have been really excited in running a 4-session program, and we've been looking at issues surrounding cyberbullying, bullying and leadership as well. So basically those 4 sessions have kind of culminated into this one big day, the .com forum, in which they'll be the leaders and they'll, address all the issues that we've looked at so far as leaders for their Year 7 year level. So it's like this big day festival. It's really exciting, and we'll look at all of the different issues that young people face in school today.
Caitlin and Ash, they have been teaching us a lot of things about cyberbullying, and it's been going really well. My favourite thing about the project so far has been meeting new friends and meeting Ash and Caitlin.
It's nice to be a part of the answer to the problem.
At Project Rockit, we're all about empowering young people to stand up for change at school, online and beyond. So how do we do that? We run positive strengths-based workshops that empower young people to stand up for themselves or a mate when it comes to hate online or even in school and beyond.
It's a good program. It's not like you sit there and they just give you a business meeting. It's interactive, and you get to do stuff so you understand it better.
When they teach you about cyberbullying, you don't really know that they're teaching you about cyberbullying, because it's they're doing something fun, but they're doing something about cyberbullying as well.
They're great fun. They don't, as Andy said, they don't make it a business meeting. They make it they throw in a couple of games, but they still get to the point why they're here.
In terms of, a few quick hot tips that young people in particular can remember if they ever come across any type of hate online, first and foremost is number 1, don't have people on any of your accounts like Instagram or Facebook that you don't know. Never add randoms. I think sometimes we have this idea that the more people we have, the better. But as a matter of fact, we know from experience that's just never the way to go, and that you should always know the people that you do have as your contacts online. We have a saying at Project Rockit, if they don't know you, they don't know you. Your friends have got your back, but people that you don't know might not be so kind. So that's number 1 rule. Secondly, and I think the most important thing, at the end of the day, we're not expected to stand up for everything 100% of the time. And in fact, that'd just be completely impossible. And we realise that. So at the end of the day, at the end of a session, we hope that young people feel like they can open up and can tell somebody if they are dealing with any of these issues. And more importantly, if you see someone having a hard time online or at school, to go and talk to them. The number 1 way that you can be part of the solution to bullying is to make sure no one goes through it alone.
Normally you should tell somebody older than you, so an adult, and you should try to help them out, give them positive feedback, tell them they're a great person, they don't deserve this, and stand up for them.
If my friends were being cyberbullied, I would ask them what's happening, and then I would put myself in their shoes. For a good reason. I would try to solve the situation, because I wouldn't be a very good friend if I didn't help them out.
If you want to help one of your friends, don't be afraid to say, oh, that's not nice and stuff, because they can't hurt you.
Social media isn't all just happiness and smiles. There's a lot of people going through the opposite.
Whenever you create something like Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you're bound to get hate. But the opposition isn't big. You're fighting trolls, keyboard warriors. They're not there in real life, because they're only haters.
So we're all about telling the right adult. I remember when I was younger, I always thought that adults wanted to ruin my life, and I was afraid that if I told my mum that I would get into a lot of trouble. And now that I'm an adult, I realise that they don't want to ruin my life, and that in fact they really care. So we're all about the right adult. And we really believe in so many different organisations doing incredible work, like the Kids Helpline. And maybe we acknowledge that there are probably some students that might not want to use the phone to call for help. Maybe they're more of an online person. There's eHeadspace. Obviously, your local council, City of Boroondara, for instance, 360 Youth Services, have gone to the trouble of putting this program together to help young people in their area. So your local community are also great advocates. But the number one way that we really believe that young people can get help is just to tell somebody and to not feel like they have to go through it alone.
Hey, I'm Ash from Project Rockit, and we just wanted to say a massive shout out to the City of Boroondara, 360 Youth Services and the State Victorian Government for making this forum possible and letting Project Rockit come to Auburn High School and run this awesome program.